What's good, E? Definitely not. This is last a bit. I ain't Jesus. I can't feed 5,000 with a loaf of bread and a fish. Jamie, what's good, bro? Good morning to my peoples. My peoples, what's up with y'all? Cover Leroy Green Bay. You in there watching that now? Is that on? I want to see that. To be honest. And all the clothes should dry good this time, babe. I separated the blankets and the sheets out of the clothes this time, so everything should dry. What's going on with y'all though, man? How y'all doing this morning? I'm chilling. Nobody's home. Okay. I'm gonna watch. We can watch that today then. I get back. Trying to be funny though, talking some Leroy Green. That was a good one though. I'm gonna have one for you by the time I get home. Yeah, but I ain't really got a whole lot going on, gang. For real, for real. Just sitting up here out at Washland right now. Oh, babe, I got some information, man. I might, I might have another little spot to clean. I asked the guy up here about cleaning Washland, and he put me on to a guy that got a couple of called Wash House. There's one over there off of in the shopping center over there by where Lil Dave shopping stuff at. And he gave me his information. I'm gonna hit him up and see what he need done. Cause I think he said he needed some cleaners. And he got a couple of different spots, locations. Georgia, get off my nuts, bitch ass. Always that one. My shoulder and neck all fucked up this morning. Yeah, probably slept. Probably slept wrong. Hell yeah. Hey kid, want some candy? Yeah, what's up? What's up? I called Bosa Bay, but he didn't pick up the phone. I called to check in on him, but he didn't pick up. Yeah, so what's up with y'all, man? What y'all got going on this beautiful Monday? Like I said, I'm drying clothes right now. I'm going to take my mother to get her hair done. Like she got to be there at 12. So I'll be out of here before then. I'll probably be here about 40 minutes or so. Okay, okay. Yeah, that video went already that video went viral. I got over 1 million views on that collab with that young man. Shit, that ain't no better. You might well eat some candy. Your teeth messed up, you gonna eat some cookies. Yeah, I am, babe, because you know I gotta come bring the clothes back. I gotta bring the clothes back anyway, so. How much is her hair anyway? Well, I'll call you when I get off. I'll call you when I get off. This is just my check-in line, see what's up with everybody. I'm thinking about hitting F&A up, man, to see if they wanna go live in a little bit, and show off they snakes. That's where I got my main Dinker girl from. I might get on the phone with them and see if they trying to 60. All right. I may go ahead and pay for it for real. I'm in America. I live in America. Peppermint, crazy, cold. Left my teeth hurting. Cause a cavity wet. May have. It may have. Who knows? If it keep bothering you, you had to go get them checked. You might have a hole or a cracked tooth or something. Yeah. Yep. So when I'm finally able to do it, I've been thinking about having you make the Ty Cosmo TikTok theme song. Just let me know. Matter of fact, just hit me up, Jamie. Ain't gonna be as expensive as you think. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be as expensive as you think. Yep. So just hit me up. Just hit me up. We can work something out. You know what I'm saying? Plus you support me, so I'm definitely not gonna be what you think. You know what I'm saying? We can easily work out something. Oh yeah, that's why I be telling them. I don't never tell them what city I'm in. I always say I work for Virginia. That's why I don't never. Oh, that's why I don't never tell them what city. I'll tell you what country and what state. You know what I'm saying? But this what city and all that. Nope. But I feel you. I feel you though, E. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt, Jamie, no doubt. Okay, okay. That's what's up. Congratulations on the 177. That's dope. You'll be able to go live in a little while. Matter of fact, you can go live now. I think you got because I think YouTube scaled it down a lot. It used to be like 500 before you can go live, but I think they say it's 50 now. All right, I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. Yo, yo, what's good, Jeremy? What's good? What's good? Your teeth is dirty from eating candy. Oh yeah, yeah, it's no doubt, man. I told you, other than you, babe. Don't. That's my baby there. I don't really care that much for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But well, I do, but not like I care for her though. Yeah, not like I care for her. So I don't be minded for real. I know if she had it like you know what I mean. If she had it, I can get it. Just like my birthday, she blessed me with that money. I was just like, what is this for? You know what I'm saying? So I know she probably spoiled me for real. If she had it like that. The both of us, for real. I believe she truly would spoil us rotten. You know? Yeah, man, but I ain't really doing shit, man. Like I say, right now I'm just waiting for the clothes to dry. I might hit up Jeremy. I got Rock coming on this Sunday coming. I'm gonna probably get you the following Sunday. So Sunday after next, I'll probably if you down to come up on the show and show off some of the collection and stuff you got at the crib to the people. Uh, but yeah, I'm gonna hit FNA up in a little while. Then I'm gonna hit Fred and AJ up, and I'm gonna see if they want to go on today and just do them randomly. You know what I'm saying? But I can't wait to eat that damn spaghetti later. My wife, I tasted that spaghetti she made this morning. I can't wait to this evening. Hell no, I'm in it. Ain't no little people. If you ask me, you know what I'm saying? Shit, Jeremy got just as much of a collection at his house than a lot of the breeders got right at the facility. So as far as, you know what I'm saying, me, the little people, ain't no little people when it come to me. I got 11 snakes. If anybody little, it's me. You know what I'm saying? So, but ain't no such thing as little people. Actually, I'm reaching out to the so-called little people. You know what I'm saying? That's not well known in the community, like the Justin Cabocas and, you know what I'm saying, all the top-notch ball pipe snake breeders and all that. So yeah, hell yeah. All right, bet. That's a bet. All right, that's a bet. Yeah, even Sunday, if that's what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? That's what Ash was doing. He was cleaning and messing around with the snakes when I hit him up. Actually, he was supposed to came on again last night, but he ended up falling asleep when I hit him up. No, you don't have to. You don't have to consider yourself that, but still, 300 plus snakes. You know what I'm saying? And you work at a facility, you got rats and have, you with the, you know what I mean? You with the clique. But that's why I say I interview y'all first, and cause y'all humble. You don't look at yourself as a big breeder or nothing like that. But shit, 300 snakes. That's a big breeder. Yeah, man, well, be at my house. Put 500 in the basement. Yeah. Man, my wife gonna sell the house we in now, cause really when I bought the house is a starter home anyway. So I'm gonna sell roughly another year and a half, 2 years maybe, 2 years, and then I'm gonna find a nice spot with either a garage or a shed, a separate shed, and then I'm gonna load up. I'm gonna load up. I might look similar to your uncle, but I ain't never been in Nepal before. Nepal is that place that had that really bad earthquake some years back for facilities. Yeah, yeah, yeah. One thing about those facilities, something go wrong, depending on how far you got to drive to go. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people. I know a guy, I talked to him not too long ago named Keaton, Hookem Royals. I call and check on him. He'll text me here and there, just check in. And, he had an incident go on where the probe on the heat tape had came off or something, so a lot of the tubs had got really hot. But luckily, he had like this little thing on his phone, and it alerted him that it was that the racks was heating up too much. He hit me up and was like, "Bro, all my snakes was at the front of their tubs, wrapped around that water bowls, and it was so hot." And after that, he had a big shed built in his yard, and he moved everything over there. Yep. Let's see, y'all find a house with it. Two-car garage. Okay. 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 Yeah. No, Nepal had a bad earthquake too, and I think they lost like 5,000 people that died. That might have been 10. It might have been over 10 years ago when that happened. Yeah. But Jeremy, I've been looking. Yeah. Yeah. Wife have been looking, so and she been saying something about a two-car garage, and I mean it'll be a plus if we can find one with two-car garage and a shed. You know what I'm saying? So, but see, that's how kind of. Well, I don't know if Jeremy want me to tell his business how his stuff set up. So, but if I get one with the double garage, two-car garage joint, I'm gonna set up in the garage area. Yeah, that's why I do ambient temp. Yeah, yeah. See, I was thinking about Cause my back room, it's hotter now because of the snakes and stuff like that. But normally that room get cool, it get cold. So I put like a space heater or something back there in the back. Cause I've been thinking about just doing ambient, you know what I mean, unplugging the racks and just doing the, you know what I mean, just letting the heat from the heater blow in there and keep the room at a certain temp, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, Jeremy. Yeah, man, we will. We will. We will, man. We definitely will. We appreciate that too, man. We appreciate the good energy and the love, yo. Yeah, man. No, I ain't gonna say moving. We might move to another city or something like that, but you know what I'm saying? I gotta find like I need before we move. If we move out the state, I gotta make sure I'm stable as far as my job. Like I could transfer my job or whatever, and that my wife got the proper doctors and stuff like that. For her MS and all that, I gotta make sure all that stuff is lined up before I think about leaving the state or something like that. But you know, I can move out the city and still get her to her areas. You know what I'm saying? A mini split system. Okay, okay. When we get up in there, bro, you know I'm gonna be definitely be letting you know because I probably need your help setting stuff up and all that anyway. And I'm like I said, I can load up on all the snakes I want once I long as I got the space. So I'll be getting some more animals for y'all anyway. Yeah, but we still got a little minute. You know what I'm saying? We still got a little while before I make that move. Not out VA, yeah. Well, so we move, it'll still be in Virginia, but we may move Northern Virginia, West Virginia. You know, we may move and still be, but we're gonna keep it. Even if we move there, because you know, Tappahannock, Manassas, all those areas are like hours away. I still want to have it set up where when we move there, we do the research and find out what doctors, what this, what that, if I can transfer my job. Like I said, man, in 6 months, I'll be at my job for 18 years, man. 18 years. I'll be at my job for 18 years. So, you know, I got to make sure my stuff can transfer over. You know what I mean? To make sure I keep my time and all my benefits be the same if I happen to transfer and go to another city, part of the state. So, yeah. VRS, yeah. VRS, yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I do. So that's why I said if I was to leave out the city, you know what I'm saying, I'll probably, you know, I could leave out the city and still maintain, you know what I'm saying, yeah. Definitely in a better neighborhood because we got good neighbors. Most of our neighbors are cool, but we stay beside one set of neighbors, which they're cool. They don't bother us or nothing like that, but you know, they be having a lot going on over there. So Northern Virginia, yeah. So Northern Virginia is more like what's the head of that name of that place that my brother was at, man? My oldest brother was in rehab. Damn, man, I can't think of the name of the damn place right now. Mm, can't think of the place. It'll come to me. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, we actually like the end that you at, Jeremy. We actually like, you know what I'm saying, National Parkway, that end is dope. You know what I'm saying? Northern Suffolk too. You know what I'm saying? We seen a lot of stuff in Alexandria, Arlington. That's where he was at, Dior. Yep, my oldest brother was at a rehab up in Arlington. Yeah. Yep. I'm glad you said that. Yep. That's exactly where my brother was at in Arlington. Yeah, Northern Suffolk will be dope too. It's really nice up there. You know what I'm saying? The environment different. Even though Jeremy end of on this area, like right now from where I'm sitting at right now, I can leave out, pull out right now, and be at Jeremy house in 5 minutes from where I'm sitting at right now. So even that side of Suffolk, is a better, the environment is just better. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in town. And our neighborhood ain't but so bad, but it's like the front half of the neighborhood is cool. Back in the back area, you know what I'm saying? And like when you first come in on one side, it's rough on that side, but it's cool on our end. Then I be chilling anyway. I be good over there because I got cousins. I got a cousin that stay on 2 streets over. Um, I got another cousin that stay on the same street that I'm on. So I got family and stuff in the area. Then I got a lot of people that know me that rock with me too. So something you can't really expand here or grow. That's why most go across the water or Northern Virginia. That's a fact. Do me and my wife be talking about that? Yeah, that's a part we dope. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Or Northern Virginia. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I got a couple of homies across the water too. Uh, Actually, Jeremy worked across the water. Jeremy do. Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm gonna make some moves and I'm gonna expand my collection and man, I already got so many people in the reptile community that rock with me. And then I got, Jeremy right here in the city. I got Rock here across the water. So anything I need, I got access to it. So yeah, in the future, that's gonna be another way I generate some income. You know what I'm saying? Study the business, study the hobby, and then, I'm already doing that. So and generate some income that way too, and just make some dope ass animals. That's what I'm trying to do. See, I already prepare myself for retirement. When I retire, I be into the snakes and stuff full throttle. You know what I mean? I don't think the ball python, that the reptile hobby gonna die down no time soon, cause they obviously becoming the most awesome pets. People that won't even in the snakes are in the snakes now. You know what I'm saying? So your fave, what's good? What's good? Uh, it's hard to explain, but it's not hard. I just happened to been on YouTube, just on the phone, looking at stuff and seen a thumbnail of a guy holding a snake in his hand. So I was just like, what in the heck? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, he got a snake in his hand. I'm gonna check it out. So I clicked on it. Lo and behold, he had a whole collection. Uh, Brian Barchak, actually, he was like one of the goats. He opened the doors for a lot of people. He was holding, handling snakes, and once you start liking stuff and checking in on the channel, the For You page, it'll kind of recommend this and that. So I seen a bunch of other people with snakes and doing videos. So I started clicking and that's all I was watching. And after a while, I said, man, I could do this, man. Those snakes ain't even that bad. They ain't that bad. They ain't that bad. And shit, I was already addicted before I even got my first snake, to be honest. Yeah, oh man, that's what I know. I watched a couple of videos of guys, putting in their 2 weeks notices on their job, man, to breed snakes and to breed rats and stuff full time. You know what I'm saying? So, like what y'all got going over there with Conley, like y'all breed, y'all breed, sell rats. You know what I'm saying? So it's money being made. What I need to do is hit the dentist. Brad, what I need to do is hit your mama. I might be your daddy, biatch. Get your punk ass up out of here. Brad. Old prep school motherfucker. Get your ass out of here. Yeah, not many people. 10-foot snake. Yeah. A lot of people want a 3-foot snake though, a 4-foot snake. Yeah, I don't even want a 15-foot snake, but a lot of people like 3 or 4 feet snakes. That's what the ball pythons, 3, 4, 5. The longest I've ever seen is 6 feet. ball python. So chaos, synagogue of Satan. Okay, coming in with a Bible scripture. That's what's up, chaos. Ross, please appreciate you, my guy. Okay, okay. And not but do. You're welcome. Yeah. The hardest part of taking care of snakes, Ross. Was that Ross who said that? No, that was your favorite. Your favorite. The hardest part. Hmm. It's not really. It ain't really no hard part to it. Doing the most work. I mean, especially just me being a hobbyist. See, I'm not a breeder. I'm just a hobbyist. You know what I'm saying? I just got them. For me, it's just cleaning, and that's not even hard. You know what I'm saying? You get some extra tubs and stuff like that, man. Keep the substrate stocked up and all that. And some people, I think Jeremy and them, they use like paper or paper towels, and so it make the cleaning easier. I use substrate, so but that's about the hardest part of it. It's really not hard at all. You know? Oh yeah, my homeboy do that. My homeboy got 2 burns, and he's scared to mess with either one of them. I talked to him earlier today. Yeah, you do. Gotta be very careful with them. You don't want to drop them. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep them as clean and sanitary as possible. You know, if you open the tub up and you see the little white urays and some poop in there, get it out. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave them in there with it. You know what I'm saying? Change their waters at least twice a week. You know what I'm saying? And just keep it sanitary, man, because they can pick up RIs, respiratory infections, and things could be going on within them, and they don't show that they're sick. You know what I'm saying? But they stop eating and all that. So yeah, it's a lot with them, bro. It's a lot. I want a pad burn. Yeah, them pad burns is dope, bro. I was on Instagram the other day and seen one looked like a dreamsicle burn, a albino burn. You know what I'm saying? Pad joint. Just the normal pad burns is dope though. Pad retics is dope. But I heard they feisty as hell though. Be big enough to make a living. Yeah, I have my own. And yeah, big 30 years. But to beat up now, yeah, it get like that though, Jamie. Wear and tear. It's just like with a car. You roll around in it, sooner or later you're gonna need some stuff done to it. And our body's the same way. Do enough, sooner or later you're gonna need a little work done. You know what I'm saying? Or had to slow down one to take snakes as long as you have your research, done your research, yeah, have a mentor and know your limit to the animals you can take care of. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, yeah. See, I got a couple of mentors. You know what I'm saying? Like Ash from Morph Minded. He definitely that's the guy I had on last Sunday. Uh, like he's my biggest mentor now. I got Jeremy too because like I said, I'm somebody right here in the city that got own 300 snakes of their own. Provide me with rodents to feed. I can get on the phone with bro and call him and say, hey, look, this and this going on, man. The snake ain't eating, bro. What should I do now? You know what I'm saying? I've offered it frozen thawed, pre-killed, live. Do I just ride it out or do I need to go take it to the vet, see if something going on with it? Whatever. You see what I'm saying? So I got the mentorship. I mean, I basically got everything I need except the space and the rack systems now. Everything else, I got it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, life throws its punches, E. You know what I'm saying? Life throws its punches. And, if you don't make the necessary steps to um, make things happen where you can own your animals or, do what you want to do, It really don't stay the same for real. You know what I mean? Stays the same, bro. But you'll have it one day. You'll get it together one day. You know what I'm saying? But that's a good thing too, E, that you didn't try to live out your means. You kind of would just figure things out like, nah, I ain't better do this right now. Let me not, because you don't want the animal to suffer because you can't do something. You know what I'm saying? Or don't have the time or space or money or whatever the case may be. My favorite thing about snakes, I got a lot of favorite things about snakes. Their colors, how many different morphs they got, to have many different shades of colors and patterns that they have. I think that's about the favorite thing. See you later, Elizabeth. Somebody else got here, put up out of here. Miguel, what's good, Miguel? Shouts out to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania in the building. Philly up in here. What's going on? Yeah, real cool to look at. Real cool to look at. Real cool the whole, and you know what I'm saying? When you actually touch on them, a lot of people think they feel slimy, but they feel nothing like people think they do. Snake is a variety. So many different species out. It's always exciting to find something new. Yeah, that's a fact too, E. Yeah, man, cause like I'm talking about, you got ball pythons, you got blood pythons, short tail pythons, Borneo pythons, boa constrictors, sand boas, emerald tree boas, green tree pythons, Burmese pythons, reticulated pythons, freaking corn snakes, king snakes, freaking rat snakes, hog nose. Man, you can just go on and on, and they're not including the venomous that you can get. You know what I mean? So it's unlimited the things you can get into. Should come out with us this year at the park at Oceanfront. Yeah, we will. We got to be able to get up with y'all this time though, Jeremy. But I know they had to kick y'all from out there though, because y'all had the snakes out there. We'll probably had to pick a different day, even though it was lit that day because that fest was going on. But well, I guess they was so much on y'all doing that because that festival was going on. So while the fest was going on, they was kind of being a-holes about it. Appreciate you, somebody. Really, you do the same. Oh yeah, it's an answer species, man. I'm talking about venomous. I'm talking about even just garter snakes, freaking, I mean, house snakes, bro. It's so many different kind of species of snakes that it don't. It'll wear me to death trying to figure it out how many different species it actually is. Yeah, that's what I think too. That's what I was thinking when I left. I told my wife, I said, man, they probably made them leave from out there because the festival was going on for real. And y'all were down that end too, where the festival was going on. That, like, we were cool. Me and my wife, we were just chilling. I had a couple of people stop us, a couple of people touched my snake and everything, and it was cool. And I was hearing y'all, you were like, yeah, we down here, this and shit. Time we got to y'all, they had to made y'all leave. Yeah, but the springtime coming, man, summertime coming, we'll definitely get up, man. Go down there. Me and the wife probably set somewhere and chill. She don't do a lot of walking because of her situation. So, I found a spot we can all link up at and chill, shoot some footage or something. Yeah, they do, man. Them people out there was just like, oh, God, you got a snake. Can I touch it? Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool. Baby, we say give you a lion. Hell yeah. Babe love them lions. She a Leo. Hell yeah. I believe there are 8 or 9 different kind of rattlesnakes in this state alone. Damn. And probably just as many different in Arizona. Yeah, I know it's an ass of rattlesnakes in Arizona. Roxanne, what's up, Roxanne? What's good? We ain't doing nothing much in here. Just a family up in here chilling. Oh, for real, Jeremy, you a Leo too? Okay, okay. Okay, you and the wife both Leos. Okay. Hell yeah. Leo gang in the building. Yep, Leo gang in the building. Does your wife like the snakes? Not really. Not really. She deal with them because of me. You know what I'm saying? For a hubby. But, you know, yeah, my wife a July baby, Jeremy. She ain't the last day of July. Yeah, my wife's birthday the last day of July. Yeah. My brother birthday, my oldest brother birthday is August the 18th. Well, I'm gonna tell you, outside of the constrictors, my favorite snake, I ain't even gonna lie, as far as like venomous, is freaking them damn Gaboon vipers, bro. I love them joints. I follow I don't know if E follow, I don't know if any of y'all follow him, but Tyler Nolan, he on YouTube. I follow him on YouTube and Instagram. He got a albino Gaboon viper. That joint is sick, bro. Yeah, we close on August 4th. Is the 18th, yeah. No, yeah, you need to follow him, E. You need to follow him. He got some. Hey man, he got one of the biggest rattlesnakes I've ever seen, bro. I'm talking about. I've never seen a rattlesnake the size of the ones he got. He got two, a male and female. He keep them in the same enclosure. But when he take them out, man, that male, fucking huge, yo. Yo, yo. The joint's crazy. Damn, yeah, well, you don't follow nobody, bro. Yeah, you do your own thing, man. You don't need to go behind them balls for nothing. There's better places out here for you than that. That's for shit, sure. Some clothes might be almost drying by now. I'm pretty sure the white clothes are in the sheets. Probably got a few more minutes on the color clothes. It ain't as busy up here as it normally be. Normally people be pulling in back and forth. But the school, though, school back, people back at work and all that. So maybe that's why. I'm up here a little earlier than normal, too, though. I'm ready to get the hell out of here, too. For real, for real. Most of the herp channels, yeah. I just barely got into the breeder stuff. Getting some, yeah. The breeder stuff is interesting, though. You know what I'm saying? The herping is really interesting, too. I was watching Bob Blitzel's channel, Green Room Pythons. Him, Dave Kaufman. I think it was just them two. It might have been somebody else with them, but they went herping, man. They don't found green tree pythons in the wild, boas in the wild. Um, they don't found some stuff out there in the wild, man. Thank you, baby. Yeah, y'all hit the like button. Thank you, babe. Yeah. If you could keep one snake, which one would you keep? Your favorite? What do you mean one snake? Like out of my snakes that I got at home, or just a snake in general? If I can keep one snake, just what you mean? Out of the snakes I already have, or just a snake in general? Out of the snakes I already have, yeah, it'll be X. Yeah, my normal. That was the very first snake I ever got, so he got a lot of sentimental value to him. Yeah, my snakes at home. Yeah, that's the one I call Jadakiss, my normal ball python. He'll be the one I keep. If anything, we're too happy. He gonna be the one to die there with us. Yeah, he my very first snake. My very first snake. Oh, for real. What time is it over there where you at, Roxanne? Y'all might want to watch that fox. People always tell me if you see a fox out during the daytime, something ain't right. Which I don't necessarily believe that, but I used to hear a lot of people say that, if you see them out during the day like that. Yep. Who crying about what, E? What you talking about, man? Snakes. Hold on. Snakes on the plains. Folks, but I'd rather keep an eye on it. Yeah. Yeah, you see them out like that. They say if you see them out like that during the day. Because I've seen them late at night. And really early in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, they'll be coming back in. But they see them out during the day like that. They said it's kind of like out the norm. Yeah, I wouldn't worry so much about more so how they're acting. Yeah, yeah. I've seen them on certain reels and shorts like that. They'll be out in the middle of the street, head be shaking, whole lot. They be on the ground shaking and all that. That mean they got rabies, and they will attack your ass if they got rabies too. I'm from the country, man. I used to see some big ass foxes out there in the country. No, I didn't. So it's 99% lethal. So if they get it, more than likely they gonna go out. It's gonna kill them more than likely. And it's so crazy because I used to hear about rabies, but the first time I ever like really heard about rabies is that shit when it happened. That shit that happened to Cujo, watching the Cujo movie. Uh, yep. If you get it, you're pretty much fucked. Yeah. Okay. Okay. My snake shed every 6 weeks or something like that. Every 6 to 8 weeks. Uh, Damon Lee, what's good, Damon? Or Damon, I hope I'm saying it right. Shouts out to Detroit. Okay, okay. That's what's up. What God look like? How he look? How God look, Damon? Old Yeller, yeah. I remember Old Yeller too. I used to have a dog named Sonya that looked just like Old Yeller. About possible live catching rabies from a snake bite me a few years ago. Turns out snakes can get rabies is something only mammals get. Yeah, yeah. I have heard that too. I learned that kind of early that only mammals got rabies. He only showed his feet. You don't know who you saw then, Damon. You might have saw Moses. It might have been Moses' feet. Might have been God, Jesus' feet. It might not have been God feet. It might have been Jesus' feet. Yeah, you don't know who feet you saw. Damon, you might have been fell out the bed and woke up and your mama feet was in there. No, I'm just fucking with you. Hell yeah. All right, what you smoking? I ain't smoking nothing. I'm drinking coffee. What did he say to you, Damon? What God say to you? What God say to you, Damon? Yeah. So he told you to come back and tell people that you saw, tell people that you saw my feet. That's what he told you to tell people. That ain't much of a message, man. I'm pretty sure if you saw God, he would have gave you a message to say, this is gonna happen, or tell the world I'm here. He just said tell the people that you saw his feet. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm finna hop off of here though, cause them close probably all, if not drive close. I've been up here 47 minutes, so yeah, I'm finna hop off of here in a second, and I'm gonna reach out to FNA and see if they want to go live in a little bit and show off some of their collection for real, for real. Um, yeah, but he only showed you his feet, man. So you didn't see him. You saw his feet. Two of them I ain't gonna be able to go live with, but the other ones I can. Yeah, yep, the other ones I can. But yeah, gang, I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. I'm ready to go get these clothes out the dryer. It's after 11:14, and my mother-in-law has to be at her hair appointment at 12, and I don't want to have her late. Um, so yeah, finna hop out of here. Um, Probably go live. I'm gonna reach out to FNA. If I don't go live in a little bit, it'll probably be later this afternoon. Um, I'm gonna reach out to Fred and AJ and see if they wanna show off some of that stuff, show off some of that stuff where I got my mean ass Dinker girl from. So yeah, go and get some money. Yeah, peace out to everybody though, man. Continue to be great as usual. Peace and love to you and your family. Uh, help yourself, help each other, love yourself, love each other. Continue to be great. The Virtual Reptarian, what's good, my brother? I'm ready to hop off, man, but I'm gonna go live in a little bit. I'm gonna reach out to FNA and see if they want to go live and show off some of their collection with me, because they be just chilling sometimes. So, but thank you for tapping in, brother. Yeah, y'all go like, share, and subscribe to the Virtual Reptarian, man. That's the homie. Homie be blessing me sometimes. Homie be sending me money to my Cash App and everything, just showing love, and I appreciate that. Um, but yeah, man, continue to be great, everybody. Peace and love to you and your families. I pray all our needs, wants, and desires get granted, that we become the greatest versions of ourselves and live the best rest of our lives. And let's all be golden, man. Let's all shine. But I'm about to be out. Uh, just sit your cash out. Okay, appreciate that. See, he always just show love whenever he pop in for whatever reason. He just always send me a blessing, man. So I appreciate you, the Virtual Reptarian, man. Y'all go like, share, and subscribe to him, man. That got me showing big love. But yeah, let's continue to be great, man. Until later. Uh, Matter of fact, I'll make a post on YouTube that I'm gonna go live with the people. So yeah, just continue to be great, everybody. Peace and love, and yeah, man, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yep, appreciate that. But continue to be great, everybody. Peace and love, man. Until next time, I'm out.